No, just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already. All right? In the first minute, stick him on the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace. That figure you out. Good work. Keep going.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
You getting soft on me? Take him out. He's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make do your business.
Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Good defense to block the hook. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
My castle of sand, waiting on the battle sword, handle all in my hand. The war force is more toward my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should have put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't. Can't parkour over a part, you gotta march forth over your art. And for your fans, when you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along, think with fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come on. Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellite to track where you are and see your black as night, attack it with sparks. Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive, and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic day in back of its secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah. Talented all along, think with fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come on.
How about this? Deontay Wilder, bronze bomber, only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting sensation.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright, sunny sky.
All right, listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Good job defending the jab. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Got out of the way of that right hook. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Just misses with that left uppercut. He blocks the hook. Nice counter. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That's talk about Wilder in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be...
And there's the bell to start round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice defense on that hook. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
This is poetry in motion. If you've got a great jab, if you've got a long reach, I know, that was me. I'm admiring what I'm seeing here.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read. Hold that thought! Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good round. You feel good? You're doing good, kid.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching up.
The gaps will appear. Good work out that kid.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that one.
And there's the bell for round three. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Back and forth they go. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. That hook won't score. Bomber in some trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They got out of the way of that right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Played round. Now relax.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching up.
You'll take him out.
Here we go to the fourth round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Do you believe this? Joe Louis, one of the all-time greats, Joe Louis is down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Listen to me. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Good defense with that left jab. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Final 10. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me your ball.
Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
I know you're getting confident now. You've got to take that.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Time for the fifth round. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think, who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. And the Bronze Bomber goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout.
Grind and sweat the blood, the time my motivation. I work too hard too long and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it goal and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They gon' let me when you shine it, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, that time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Y'all been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it them believe. That time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those.
The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Pat. He is the great.
This bout is scheduled.
You can tell both. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Oh, that jab's starting to mark them up. Perfect counter shot. That left hook won't score. Patterson needs to bring his A-game here. He's fighting the greatest again. Last time he couldn't break through. Has he changed up his tactics, or will Ali dominate?
There's many ways to beat a fighter. You step in the ring and you know it's your divine right to be there. Your divine right to be the best. Ali was the best at it. He could either intimidate you or talk you out of believing in yourself. And that was what he did with Floyd Patterson. He told to Floyd Patterson to say, this is my destiny. You're just in the way. And Floyd Patterson believed in the first time. Does he believe in? Can he block him?
I gotta stop you here, John. And Patterson couldn't take anymore. And this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. And we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their... You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Straight right just misses. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Come on, you've let... Wait, I love that. I love that. That jab's slick.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him.
Good work. And don't forget the jab. You know, get carried away. Think about your defense.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
It's the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him.
Just time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there.
All right, it's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Now, I don't want you to load up.
There's the bell for round 3. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Hook was off target. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skillful.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. No rest for the weary. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice job blocking the hook. Beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And that'll do it. Patterson goes down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
just saw it.